Hi everyone, it's me Louis and welcome back to a new video on this channel. So before I get started with today's video, I just want to say thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel so far. When I started this channel about 2 years ago, I really never expected anyone to subscribe. Actually, I thought maybe I would get 100 subscribers, mostly my family and friends who wanted to lend me some support in this new adventure. But the response that I've gotten so far has been really encouraging, with one of my videos getting over 10,000 views. So I just want to thank every one of you who has hit the subscribe button, liked a video, and even put notifications on to receive updates from this channel. So far, my setup has been pretty basic. I was using a Rode microphone, which I actually bought for a podcast I thought I would be running, but then eventually I found that to be a little bit cumbersome for the purpose of just recording Shopify tutorials. So I've now changed my microphone to this pretty cool HyperX Quadcast S RGB microphone. So my sister told me that if I use the microphone like this, it would at least be a little bit more entertaining for my viewers. So maybe you can let me know what you think about it. At least for me, on the performance point of view, I think the sound is much clearer. I really enjoy the easy setup of this microphone as well. So I hope that you like this little upgrade as well. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get to our video today. So today we're going to take a look at a Shopify app called the B2B Login, Lock and Hide Price. What is this app and how can it help you as a Shopify merchant? So this app does two things particularly well, and the first is locking pages from guest view. So it means to say that a user must log in with a registered account to view pages that you have chosen to lock from public view. The second one is to specifically lock prices from public view. So almost the same thing, except they might be able to view the products, but they can't view the prices. Okay, so there are other features on this app as well, which includes like using passcodes to allow access, but those features are less commonly used compared to the first two use cases. So for this first tutorial, we'll be looking at how to use the first feature, which is just to lock the pages. And that is the only feature that is actually included in the free plan for this app. Okay, so very quickly, let's look at the pricing for the apps so you have an idea of how this app's plan differs based on their features. Okay, so as I mentioned, the free plans would allow you to lock your pages, entire pages, from guests who are not logged into your website. On the other hand, if you want to only restrict the price, then you need to have at least the Plus plan, which starts at $10 a month. Okay, so in this tutorial, we're only gonna look at the free plan first. Okay, so we'll progressively look at each of these other plans in separate tutorials. Alright, so now let's get to installing the app on your Shopify store. So first of all, you need to navigate to this product page. Okay, so inside your Shopify store, click on the App Store and then look for the B2B Login, Lock and Hide Price. And then when you're here, just click on Add App. Alright, so here you'll be prompted with the usual install app, so make sure to view everything here if you're fine with the details that you'll be sharing and the permission that you'll enable them. Alright, so once you're in, you'll find that you will see this dashboard, and the first thing you'll see is that you can enable or disable a bunch of features here. Okay, so if you recall, other than the login, which is included in the free plan, all the rest of the features require you to go on the paid plan, which starts from the pro plan and above. Okay, so as I mentioned, for this tutorial, I keep things simple, just focus on the login part. Okay, so let's say we are only using this part of the plan, then there's nothing else we need to do as this is already enabled. Okay, alright, so given that we're only gonna set up one part of it, so the only section on the sidebar that we need to focus on is the forced login section. Okay, you can ignore the rest. Okay, this won't apply for you in this case. Okay, so the final thing we need to configure is under FL rules. FL stands for forced login. Okay, so let's click in. So we have some rules that you can edit or even create a new rule. Okay, so first let's look at how to what's already configured here. Okay, so this is a forced login rule. So if a customer is not logged in, then you show the private content. Okay, this is something that you can edit. Okay, you can change this to any text that you prefer, or even add media. Okay, so you can do anything you want. You can even style this page a little bit better to give your potential users some more information about what they should do. Alright, so applied customers. So on the free plan, you can only apply it to all customers, so you can't do the tagging, okay, or customer segmenting with the tags as I mentioned, or allow specific customers, etc. Okay, so these are more granular controls which if you need to upgrade to the plus plan to enable. Okay, so you can also include a message for customers who not valid, but given that we are restricting all visitors, it doesn't apply, so you can leave it blank. Applied products, you can go for either all products or no products. Okay, so in this case, again, because we are using the free plan, we can only have these two options. Okay, so I'm gonna go for all products, so it will hide the prices for all the products. Okay, and then all collections. Okay, so again, if you need the application for specific products tags or specific products from collections, then you need to upgrade to at least a pro plan. Okay, same goes to the collection, so you can also go with a specific collection if you're on the pro plan. If that's important to you, you can always upgrade. Okay, but in our case, we want to hide the prices for all products. Okay, and then as for pages, you can also have this rule apply for like who can view certain pages. Okay, so let's say I say home page, you can't view until you log in. Okay, I'm gonna check that, okay, if it matters, or cart page, or etc., whichever pages you think that anyone shouldn't view unless they are logged in. Typically though, they should be able to view the home page at least, but maybe if you're you don't want them to check out the catalog as well, you can remove these from view, and even the blog page. Okay, so this really depends. Personally, I don't need this application to be applied on all pages, but yeah, it depends on your use case. Okay, so these advanced settings as well, you could also have this particular lock applied for a specific time period. Okay, so as you can see here, apply date to from date to the to date. Okay, so this is something that you can only enable if you have the Pro plan. Okay, so this might be useful if you know, you're setting up a special promotion for a specific period of time for a segment of customers. Okay, all right, so with these enabled, I'll just click save. Okay, as you can see, it was applied successfully. Okay, so at the moment it's enabled, but let's say I want to give you some idea of what happens before and after, so I'm going to disable this first. Okay. Alright, so I have a product page here that right now I can still view. Okay, so because I have the rule disabled, right? So I can still view this page. Okay, so once I enable this, hopefully I won't be able to view the page unless I log in. Okay, so I'm gonna enable this, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, all right, so let's try to refresh this page. Right, so as you can see, the message appears and then the page is locked out of view. So whoever wants to view this page will either need to log in or create an account and then log in. Okay, and as I mentioned, you can edit this message here. Alright, so if you are not satisfied with whatever is the default, I mean, I've edited this a little bit already, but if you want to go a bit further, you can always come back here. You know, you can add some pictures or, you know, some other media, even videos. Okay, so as you can see, these are all possible. Okay, so if you want to just amend this, more information below, the FAQ page, info page, etc. So if you see, if I save this, then this locked page will also be updated. Okay, let's refresh. You can see now this information is here. Alright guys, that's it for today's introduction to the B2B Login Lock Hide Price app, as well as a quick tutorial on how to use the app's free plan. So if you want to look at more advanced features on the app, make sure to come back to this channel, because I'll be releasing separate videos where I'll be covering more advanced use cases on the paid plans on this app. Alright, so I just want to thank you guys for watching this video that I've created. I hope that you have found some useful tips around creating your own locked pages for your Shopify store. So if you've enjoyed this video, then do remember to give this video a thumbs up, and if you want more content like this, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.